Chica, no, got your big got you working.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Hey, buddy. There you go.
Finish on the trail with the big car.
Oh, yes.
Battalion! Alright, gentlemen, the bell's 11. It's now 10, so you have about an hour. We want to make sure we're ready to go before 11. So, like 15 minutes before we'll march out. This is the battlefield. Right here. Okay? Right. Captains, take charge of your routine. Make sure you boys have NCOs on me. NCOs on me.
In those days, how did you get room for And just going out and telling Tony, okay, who would have thought it knows
This is a video, so you can... Oh, see?
We're not used to things like that. I thought there was a fancy coffee grinder.
Look at the guy over there. Over there. On top of the rock. Look at that.
Where's the cannon?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 149th anniversary of the Battle of the Concho Pass. We'd like to thank you guys for coming out, especially for supporting the Park Service. Of course, 149 means that next year is a very special year. It's the 150th anniversary of the Battle of Concho Pass. It's one of the very earliest battles of the Civil War, and as such, we're going to be expanding the event and have big plans, so please make a point of coming out next year. We're going to start an artillery demonstration here. The artillery piece that we're going to be demonstrating for you today is a model 1841 12-pound mountain howitzer. The mountain howitzer was a little bit one of the smaller field guns, but it was the gun that was most widely used in the western parts of the United States because it was very easy to maneuver. When I say 12-pound mountain howitzer, maybe some of you kids can answer this question. What do I mean when I say 12 pounds? Do you think that's how much the gun weighs? What do you think?
How much the cannonball weighs?
Yes, that's how much the shot weighs, the actual round that we put through the cannon. This cannon is of a smoothbore type. There were basically two types of guns that came out in the Civil War. They were either smoothbores or they were rifled. Rifling was a very early technology, came out at the beginning of the Civil War with the Parrott rifle. But today we're going to be demonstrating a smoothbore. How many of you know the difference between a smoothbore gun and a rifle gun? Oh, not many. Well, I'll explain it to you. A smoothbore is exactly what it sounds. The cannon itself, the barrel is smooth all the way from the front of it to the breech. There's no rifling in it. Rifle guns had rifling cut into them, and the reason they did that with the rifling is it came up with a new type of round that looks like almost like a bullet, and what that would do when they fired that round, it would catch the rifling, put a spin on it, gave them much greater accuracy and much greater distance. But the majority of the type used in the Civil War were of the smoothbore type. We'll demonstrate the basic 4-man, 5-man drill of the Civil War. Well, let me tell you about the rounds first. There are basically 4 types of rounds that the smoothbore, this 12-pound mountain howitzer fired. It was solid shot, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's your solid solid ball fired against fortifications, those types of things. Another round was the case shot. Case shot was hollowed out. If you picture the solid ball, it was hollowed out inside. It was filled with powder, sawdust, and 58, 69 caliber balls. And then there'd be a fuse plug on the end of it. And when the case shot was fired, the fuse was lit, and then so many seconds later it would go off the head. So it was basically an anti-personnel airburst round. Another two types of rounds were the grape shot and the canister round, and those were basically devastating type rounds. Canister shot is exactly what it sounds like. It's a canister filled with 58, 69 caliber balls. When the canister is fired, it's basically like a large shotgun blast going off. And you can imagine what kind of devastation that had against mass infantry that was moving forward, using the Napoleonic tactics where they had the massed lines. It was a very devastating type round, but it was used as close in, under 200 yards. Yes, sir.
Was the case shot, did they have to light the fuse before they put the ball in the cannon?
No, sir. When the cannon was fired, that would ignite the fuse. Thank you. That's a good question.
Excuse me, sir?
Yeah.
How many rounds of firearms for this demo?
We're going to be doing 2 shots. Okay.
Thank you.
You bet.
That one. water just went out. She looks so cute. I just say, Shauna.
That was 8 ounces for sure. That was loud. But did you see the smoke ring go up over the smoke?
Not in.
I remember that in New York. Just on fire. Yeah, we do. Cup them and then open your fingers in the back to get the weight goes away from you. I didn't know that. You want to see the string? You see the guy with the string? He pulls that string. He pulls that string. And then you know. Where are you going? Get ready. That what?
Nothing, they were loading there, you know. And mine's a
Battery fire!
Here we go.
Come on, come on! Ready? Ready?
Ready?